Hey guys, this is Valdemar, and what I want to talk about in this video today is why being in self-development is actually making you more depressed instead of helping you out the way you probably would want it to. The interesting thing is that a lot of us get into self-development obviously with an idea and intention, whether it be I want to make a lot of money, I want to be good at picking up chicks, meeting guys, I want to feel better about myself. Whatever the case is, really, we get into it with an intention. But the real hidden intention is often that we're not feeling good enough in ourselves. There's like a hole we need to fill. We don't feel fulfilled. Whatever it may be, there's like this we want to get away from, right? Or get fixed or whatever inside of us. And what the thing is most likely that we're not good enough, right? So we don't feel completely at ease with ourselves, or we just feel like, yeah, something's missing, and we're searching for what that missing piece is, that missing piece that will make life beautiful, right? In the sense that you might want to get a lot of fancy cars and all that stuff, but the underlying reason why is that you're not feeling good enough without them. So in your mind, subconsciously or consciously for that matter, you're thinking, if I get the cars, then I'll feel good enough. And so anyway, so when we get into self-development and people start telling us, oh, this is how you need to be the best version of yourself, you need to work your ass off, you need to do this, you need to embrace the pain, you need to get in your get it out of your comfort zone, and all that stuff, which again in itself is very good. The interpretation can often be, oh, I need to do this, otherwise I won't be good enough. Just like it's a very well-known fact that if we watch commercials or TV shows or whatever, there's all these beautiful people, right? And so the beautiful people will make you feel inferior compared to them. So you feel like, oh, I need to have this aesthetic body, I need to put on all this makeup, I need to get a boob job, whatever it is, to feel good enough, to be good enough, and to live up to this expectation that society kind of puts you in. So similar with self-development, we'll start feeling that if I'm not being the best version of myself, if I'm not taking the right actions, if I'm not eating healthy, if I'm not working out, if I'm not working enough, if I'm slacking off, if I'm watching TV too much, if I'm eating chips, then I don't feel good enough about myself. And so we come in pursuit of becoming the best version of ourselves, but the underlying theme is still, I'm not good enough until I am the best version of myself. And so when you're in that space, you're really missing out on what it's really about, because you'll still chase everything from a place of scarcity, from a place of I need this and then I'll be good enough. Whereas the true beauty in self-development, the true beauty in life is experiencing being good enough and being fully accepted by yourself and feeling loved by yourself, essentially. And so take a look at what are the real reason why you're in this. What are the real intention behind your action when you're in search of something, or you're trying to be something or achieve something? What is the real intention of you doing that? And when you look at it and you realize that you're not doing it from the right place, that you're doing it from the place that you want to be more, you want to feel good enough, you want to be feeling better with yourself, I'll challenge you or invite you to then change it up and really get to the place where you'll feel good enough, even if you don't do that stuff. And then when you're in a place of self-love, you'll realize you'll be able to pursue all of those things, but you're pursuing them from a different place. It's not in the place of, oh, if I get them, I'll be good enough, but it's from a place of, I feel beautiful inside, I feel beautiful outside, I feel loved. And then you get almost like into this place of curiosity, like what would happen if I chase these things? What will happen if I just go for it? Because why not, right? Because none of these things are bad, but if you're doing them from a bad place, you won't feel good in yourself, you won't feel loved, you won't feel these things. So even when you get them, you'll still feel like, oh, there's still a hole in me, there's still something missing, right? And so that's the real search, is how can we fill our own cup, how can we feel self-love? And from that place, so many things are possible, and you realize that, holy shit, it's probably even a lot easier for you to chase those things. And so really, that's like the most powerful place that you can really come from that place of already being good enough, and then just exploring the world, finding like feeling that pull actually, like really when you're in that place, instead of moving towards something from feeling a sense of fear or feeling like, oh, I need to do it, instead of like moving towards it, pushing towards it that way, you get into a place of beauty, and then you'll just feel a pull towards doing something. So you'll just be like, oh, actually I feel like doing this thing. And when you're doing that thing, then you'll realize like how much stronger the place you're coming from is, and how easy it is to also achieve that thing, because it's not being achieved from scarcity. And so that's where true abundance also comes from being in that place of feeling good enough, because then it doesn't matter what you have in your life, because you're already feeling love, you're already feeling happiness and fulfillment, right? And I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, yeah, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment below if you resonated with this stuff. If you didn't, comment below as well. Let me know what it is that you might not agree with, and yeah, share your thoughts. Thank you for watching.